Hello everybody, this is Peter the Rock. I expect you've guessed that this is the Grand Union Canal, and you'd be absolutely right. And I'm looking down canal, and I'm just a bit north, maybe half a mile north of where HS2 crosses the canal. This is a follow on from my previous video, Saturday the 13th of January. It's about 3:50 now. I scan round. The reason I'm filming this is this mysterious bridge. Now I know some of my viewers, perhaps you, are experts on some of the things that I see and can tell me a bit more about them. But I just don't know what this bridge is all about. It's closed off as far as I can make out. Looks like it's got sort of trees almost growing from it, and I can't imagine where it used to go from A to B or what the point of it was, but obviously it's too difficult to no point in demolishing it. It does have a number over there. Let me just expand that, which is number 179. Don't know if that helps, but it's rather nice, not a quiet little bridge. Obviously it's where the canal narrows, and I'm going to go under it and show you what's the other side. It's always nice to see what's the other side of something. And we are heading north along the Grand Union Canal. There are three kind of, I call them bays. Oh, hello again. Three kind of curves in the canal, sort of sweeping round to the right, three consecutive ones, and then we end up at Jack's Mill. I can't remember what it's called now. But anyway, that was, by the way, just went past was a lady jogger who was just heading north about half an hour ago. I admire joggers. I always try to encourage them. Now, I was standing by Dominique for about half an hour, hoping to see some action in the last video. There was a little bit of action, but nothing of importance. A bit of concrete was being mixed and possibly poured into the end of one of the bits of trackway, but they hadn't even got round to that. And just standing there, one or two other people also sort of watching or looking at the progress of the engineering, which is interesting. And you know, everyone's friendly, said hello, and I met a chap called Michael. Hello Michael, if you're watching, thanks for your insights. There's still quite a lot to see as they build this viaduct, this bridge across the Colne Valley, and so it'd almost be sad to see it finished, but finished it will be in 6 months or a year, whatever it is, and then eventually, when everything else is finished, HS2 will connect up Old Oak Common with Birmingham. Anyway, there are so many things to see beside the actual building works. As you can imagine, somewhere they assemble the units, the bits of concrete that make up the viaduct. I'm hoping to see those in the next video. Looking back at this mysterious bridge, which goes from nowhere to nowhere, there are two swans heading this way. They were in that area earlier, and they nipped off somewhere, perhaps for a bit of a break, and now they're coming back. But sadly, they decided not to catch up with me. Oh, there goes that bloke who's always on YouTube. Oh, I don't want to be on YouTube. Well, we better stay where we are then. It's much nicer being a swan, floating about a bit, and occasionally flying, fluttering. Now this area is renowned for its lakes, Colne Valley, lakes all over the place. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. and it'll be disturbed by trains going along HS2. Of course it will. But I think Michael told me that they're going to put up some sort of sound baffles to minimise the disturbance. And all along, I look at the HS2 videos. All along, this is a huge boggy bit, by the way. I hate boggy bits. All along the construction, they are sensitive to the environment, local sensitivities. They're planting a lot of trees. And if you don't agree with HS2, fine, I accept that. It's a very expensive, somebody called it a white elephant today. It may well be for the next 5 or 10 years, but after that it'll be accepted as just part of the normal transport system. But it's the engineering is fascinating. It's very interesting, and for the first time in the last video I was sort of filming and starting to chat to people who just came along to see what's happening. So it's almost as if you need a viewing platform to watch the engineering develop, which you couldn't do with the Channel Tunnel because it was all underground or underwater. Anyway, I've walked up a whole bay. The swans are following me this time, but I shouldn't think that's their plan. But you could, if I go quiet for 5 seconds, tell me what you hear. Almost nothing. It's a quiet part of the world, yet only 5 minutes walk from busy Moorhall Road in London. Anyway, that's it. It's Peter the Rock. It's Saturday the 13th of January. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe. Cheers.